And towing the slab, Max Scherzer. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? J.J. Weatherholt stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
And the home opener is underway. Whoa. This one in the air, center field. Troy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting second, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Out towards right center field. Troy on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's Seeds to the plate now.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. He circles the bases. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here is Jock Peterson. On a line. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman Josh Young.
Outside with a breaking ball.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
On the ground. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in the desert, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do you look for here? Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 9. Tommy Troy.
And a foul ball. That one misses. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Carter moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting second, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. That's a hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Angel Martinez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. And there's the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Dominic Canzone stepping in for the Rangers. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That clips the corner. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tied up here in the early going. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right field, Lede has a beat on it. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman J.J. Weatherholt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Perdomo. And that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ground ball left side. Young tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7th, first baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
This is J.J. Bleday. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Base hit! Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Tommy Troy. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open. Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one lifted to left. Canzone settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
On the ground right side, Weatherholt. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Back here in the desert, on to the third inning. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Max Scherzer back to work. That's a ball. That one ripped, but foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's John Peterson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Chopped out towards short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. First and second, 1 out. Dominic Canzone stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Up and in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball right side. Over to Perdomo. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Alvarez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. This one in the air, center field. Seager under it. And there's 2 away. Angel Martinez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. Young sends it to first, and Arizona is set down. On to the fourth. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Elias Diaz. Out to short, Perdomo. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Evan Carter.
Foul ball. Check swing, and he went 0-2. That's the ball. Ball. On the ground to first, Vargas takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So the Rangers batting order turns over. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Weatherholt off of first with 2 away. Misses inside, and the count's even at 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ryan King taking over on the mound,
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Seager up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Hit slowly on the ground. Marte on to first, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
There's the strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Connor Wong stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A single his first time. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Popped up. Marte settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's the ball. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Josh Young.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next one misses, and now 3-0. Late with the swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one hit to first. They get the force. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Tommy Troy.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Hard hit, left field, put the extra bases.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. 3 and 1 out. And ball 4 to aboard. Angel Martinez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Dive, and he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Pitching change here. Tyler Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vargas in the box now. Takes strike one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 3. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
That is the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Elias Diaz. And that one fouled off. Yoan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Being with a fastball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Oh, that drove him. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3.
As a pitcher, you know the runner.
On the mound now, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 1-1. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're gonna...
He's got it, and that's the third out. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Connor Wong stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one missed.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Seager, the flip, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. 1 out man at first. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Alexander, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. It's a stolen base.
Up next for the Tigers.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, number 75.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-0. And another ball. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Third baseman, Angel Martinez.
Fouls away the first offering. That one missing inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Troy, the runner at third. Marte on second. Alvarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Brandon Garcia comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Jake Burger.
Sliced hard but foul. The D-backs holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Good eye in that spot. Swing and he breaks his back. 2 down. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. Right side, Marte handles, throws the first, inning over. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Houston Morrow, Martin.
That's his second hit of the day. And that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the...
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Connor Wong will hit next. Pinch hitter coming on, Adrian Del Castillo. A critical at bat in this game for him. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jalen Beeks.
A tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Comes up empty. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Base hit, one run in already. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Troy in the box now, takes strike one. Makes the catch, one down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
In the air to left center. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by two. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded. Though it does set up a force at every base. A big swing and a miss. So they're all loaded up with two outs. Just missed. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Canzone flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2-2 now. Oh! 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Josh Young.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that.
Cade Stroud takes over on the mound. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And a payoff pitch. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Here's Elias Diaz. 3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Angel Martinez. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Headshot.
One gone here.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
No, that's the ball.
And there's a ball. In the air, left field. Can't get there. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Seager. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Fouled off left side. Vargas off of first with 2 away. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking the pitch.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's fine. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 off with 2 outs. field. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 3-run lead. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Tommy Troy. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Two down. That's down and in. Weatherhold fires to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in the desert, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, J.J. Weatherhold.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
They're down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Didn't go. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Bird. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton.